Hello everybody, this is your boy that needs no introduction. I'm making this video for one specific reason only, and that's for the 2019 NFL Draft. Now, since our season has came to a streaky end, plenty of opportunity to win the football game. I can't stress it anymore, but the video is just for this future reference only. 2019 NFL Draft coming up. After the Super Bowl, there is the free agents, which kicks off in March and goes all the way to April, around the draft season. And like I said before in the last video, the Eagles are going to have a top 25 pick between 20 and 26, maybe somewhere longer been there, because there's still 4 more teams left in the draft. So the Eagles probably going to want to pick at 25 or 26. Somewhere longer been there. I think 25 probably going to want to be in our draft pick. So I'm not quite sure exactly what the Eagles are going to do with that draft pick. I'm not exactly sure what we need. Maybe we need an offensive lineman, because word is that Jason Kelsey is contemplating retirement, according to what they're saying in the media outlets. Then he came back and re-corrected and said that he is not retiring. So either way, the Eagles probably need to be looking at offensive linemen with the first pick in next year's draft, because that's where the help is probably needed. I think we okay on the defensive on our defensive line, because we still got Fletcher Cox, we still got Michael Bennett, we still got Derek Barnett, who had a season-ending injury early in the season. His season is out, so he should be well ready to roll when the training camp kicks off. OTAs, all that will be started off between May, June, July, and August. So he should be ready to go. Only person that's a question mark is probably Brandon Graham. Now, Brandon Graham is playing under the last contract that he signed back in 2012 or 13 or 2013. He signed a new deal because when Chip Kelly came to Philadelphia, he was to be the outside linebacker, and he first pretty well in that role. And so that contract was a 7-year contract, so from 2013 until this year. That's a 7-year contract. So he's going to be a free agent in this off season. I don't think the Eagles are going to bring him back, because the super fact is he just turned 30 this past season. And I don't know if they are going to put the franchise tag on him and trade him to another team, or tag him to work out a deal, because, see, I don't know quite sure how much the salary cap is going to be going into next season. So with that being said, and then I'm looking at where they said Brandon Brooks had a season-ending tear. He tore that knee, that Achilles injury this past playoff game we just lost to, and his recovery is gonna be from 3 to 6 months. So he probably won't be up to full strength probably till about the beginning of the season. That'll be around September, October of next year. So that injury is going to be vital, and he won't be back and won't be full strength up to that point. So that's why I said offensive linemen and probably need to be addressed with the first pick in this coming year's draft. We got 2 second-round picks. We need help. We need help again on the offensive line, or the Eagles could gamble one of the picks to move up in the first round, or move up higher in the second round and pick on offensive lineman. I don't know what they're going to do with those first and their 2 second-round picks. Not quite sure exactly what they're going to do with those picks, but all I know is the draft is coming up, free agency coming up, and I don't think they're going to have enough money in that salary cap to bring in a free agent, and they might not have enough salary cap to sign some of their free agents, because these got about 15 guys that are going to be free agents this offseason. So the Eagles are probably going to tender about 5 of those guys to bring them back. And some of the guys, they probably going to have to let go because they're not going to be able to re-sign some of them guys to long-term deals because they're going to work out some contracts and slash some deals to get back up to the salary cap deal and try to bring in some free agents from that point, and then what the money they have left over, they'll sign with their rookies and rookie free agents after the draft is over with. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to discuss going forward with this. That's why I'm making this video now, because I will be doing another video in the earlier months, probably in March or April. I might do another video, but this is the last video that I'm making for now because, like I said, this pertains to the NFL draft and free agents. Because, like I said, there's so many guys that finna leave now with rings that they help us win 2017 season. So, as I said before, our season came to a streaky end. Nick Foles gonna be gone because, like I said, he's playing under a one-year deal. I don't think the Eagles are going to release him. They will trade him to get a draft pick. So I'm not quite sure exactly what his value is going to be. But there's going to be a few teams looking for quarterbacks. Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be looking for a quarterback. And you're probably going to be looking at, let me see who else will be looking for a quarterback. Maybe, not the Jets, not Buffalo, but maybe not the Raiders. Well, the Raiders could be looking for the quarterback because the fact is, they ain't quite sure if their quarterback is the one that they want. So, like I said, Nick Foles' value is going to be extraordinarily high because he has a high winning percentage. He has a high winning percentage. He has a high throwing percentage, and he has a good football IQ. And he's only 29 years old. And like I said in the video earlier, he hasn't been hit that many times. So he's pretty much a rare commodity. So the Eagles got themselves a value in Nick Foles. But what they're going to do with him, no one knows. All I know is they're going to trade him to a team that ain't looking for a quarterback because this quarterback class and this coming draft is going to be mediocre at best. So that's where the value is going to kick in there. So the Eagles might get themselves another second round pick for him, and a player maybe because the Eagles are going to need help on defense. They may use him to trade for an offensive lineman maybe. I mean, there's so many things to actually think about between March, April, and the free agents. Because the free agent, like I said, the free agent kicks off in March after the Super Bowl is over with. And you got the free agent because that's when contracts come to an end for players playing under the last deals. When March gets here, that's going to be the end of 1 year contracts all together. And teams that were playing under long-term deal, playing under a 1 year final contract comes to an end in March as well. So it could be so many things to think about and consider with this draft coming up. I'm going to put this video on YouTube, and I'm also going to put it on some of the Eagles sites. I hope some of you guys get a chance to see it and give me your point of view or opinion on what you think about the draft for this coming year, and let me know what you think we need as a top priority. This is your boy. Sign out. Peace. One love.